Of Todo Latino Weekly. We'll do that again. All right, guys, and welcome to another edition of Todo Latino Weekly. Today we have quite a few things we're going to be talking about: Bad Bunny on Spotify, Wicked, Miss Universe, Stranger Things, and how much is a good tip. Like we're still trying to figure out how much you should be tipping in an era of tipping. So obviously, the first thing on our top of our list is Bad Bunny was named Spotify's most streamed artist for the fourth time. I thought for a while it was the fourth straight time, but then I was corrected by everybody who knows about Bad Bunny is more than I do. So it's four times. According to the annual Spotify Rap 2025 data released, uh, he achieved this with nearly 20 billion streams and became the first artist to hold the title four times. So the one thing I have been noticing, first of all, shout out to all the Puerto Ricanos out there. Representation matters. Um, the one thing I did notice is everybody's putting up their Spotify wrap ups. Like I don't even have Spotify, so I'm wondering like what is it?
That was me.
Everybody's that was you.
I know, right?
So
And
what
Bad
is
Bunny was on mine.
Bad Bunny was on yours? Like what was?
Bible was on my list too. Yeah.
I don't have one. I'm gonna have to. I feel left out because I feel like last year the same thing happened where everybody was posting up their Spotify wrap up, and I was like, "What the hell is this? Where do I get
Do
this?"
you not use Spotify or why?
I don't use Spotify like at
That's
all.
probably why.
Yeah, so it's just like, hopefully we end up one day being on the Spotify wrap up.
Yes,
That
as a
would that would
podcast.
be that would be a really cool thing when everybody's like, "Oh my god." Um, and so yeah, so I'm just like I'm really excited because obviously with everything going on, he's about to become the halftime show on the Super Bowl. He's getting a lot of a lot of heat for that, and he's getting a lot of like kind of flack. And he himself is just kind of really defiant about it. He's going to come in and he's going to represent Latino culture, and he doesn't care. So it's cool. But I know that you have wicked news, Joby. What's up with wicked news?
Well, wicked news is that some people forgot that they were lacking of representation. Somebody it was a headline saying that there were no Latinos in Wicked, and it seems that they forgot that Coleman Domingo was part of the cast playing the lion. So that everybody got in hot waters, and people were like, "What do you mean that there was no Latino representation? Like another form of erasure?" You're like, if you don't do your research, then you will know that actually somebody was part of this amazing franchise. I'm not in the bandwagon, but I heard that obviously people love it. Daisy, you can tell us more about the. I think you
I've
saw the
watched it
latest installment.
twice.
The latest
I've watched
installment.
it twice and I cried both times. I didn't think it
You
was
watched it
possible to cry
twice?
2 times. Yes.
That's crazy. I feel like the
I
reason Kobe Domingo is like that is because it isn't the Lion AI. You've watched it. Isn't the
Yeah,
Lion
that's what I
AI?
was going to say. And his role is kind of small, so I could see why people didn't know he was
Se le
portraying
pasó.
that character.
Yeah, la gente did not register. So yeah, I'm like,
But I
I
mean, people always try to find an excuse to kind of nitpick at a movie, you know? I wouldn't say there's no diversity in this film, perhaps. I don't know. I did see quite a bit. Like, you have Cynthia, you have Ariana, and then you have all of the ensemble. And if you were really to look, I think there is quite a bit of diversity within.
So are they saying Latino representation, or are they saying
no, they said
just
Latino.
diverse
Latino?
Latino?
No, it's not Latino. It's that it takes me back to remember like Jerome, and that it was when they see us and they were like when he won the Emmy, there was a big uproar saying, "Oh, no Latino representation," and then suddenly we learned that
Oh,
Jerome was Dominican.
let's actually not forget the voices of the Wicked in Spanish. You guys know about that too, right?
I didn't know about that. Wait, they got Wicked in
Dana
Spanish?
Paola.
Nana Paola isn't. I mean, I don't know if that's considered Latino representation, but
Depends how you put it, right? You know,
and
yes.
Cecilia de la Cueva does
So let me see if I can get this
Ariana's
straight. So,
voice.
so the movie was put into circulation like in Latin American countries, and then the voiceovers to those are all like obviously Latinos who are voicing over these. So I feel like what they're talking about is like, well, like there wasn't any Latinos in the film, with the exception of like visually in the film,
I see what you mean.
because
Yeah.
if what
You
Daisy's
gotta read.
saying,
You're gonna have to read the comments then.
yeah, because like if Daisy is saying that the Cowardly Lion does not have a lot of parts in that, when like in the main Wizard of Oz he was like a huge aspect of it, then I can see that, because if he's already not there and then he's not visually, Coleman Domingo, you wouldn't know unless you knew Coleman Domingo. But come on, pick and choose your battles, because I mean he is literally like the ringmaster in the Running Man, and I love me some Coleman Domingo. Like that brother's got some spirit in all of his acting. So
He does.
I
I
can't
just
believe
went
you
to look
watched
up
it
the
twice.
cast for Wicked, and there is another girl, Gracia de la Paz. She plays
Yes.
Jillian in the movie. So I mean, if you do your research, maybe you'll find something. But I can see what people mean. But at the same time, Wicked was amazing, in my opinion. So
I mean,
can't
you're a
really-
huge Wicked fan anyway. So like, my daughter's a
Yeah.
huge Wicked fan. She's a huge, like that was one of her favorite musicals. So I can
Did
see
your
that.
daughter cry?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't ask her if she cried. I'll ask her though. But my daughter is like a theater kid, so I wouldn't doubt it if she cried.
Even if you're not a Wicked kid, I think you will still cry, in my opinion.
So there are
Wait,
there are
Yomi,
two
did you
things
cry?
I do. There are two things. Did you cry, Yomi? When you watch
Yeah.
it?
No, I haven't watched Wicked yet. As a
Oh,
Oh,
matter
she
of
hasn't watched
fact.
it. Okay.
But obviously, I know that it's a big deal. It's been everywhere. People dress up to go to the theaters.
Is it bad
Yeah.
that I didn't watch even the first one yet? It's like
No,
I don't know.
but maybe it's not your thing. I get it.
I saw the musical on Broadway. So
Mm.
And if you
yeah, I saw
enjoyed
that.
it, you'll enjoy the movie, I think.
I mean, it was good. It was good. I haven't seen it though, but I am laughing at all those interviews where what
Oh
is
my
Cynthia and
God.
Ariana look like like they're
You know?
embracing each other. It's like it's insane. Like the one time where she's fixing her necklace and stuff like that. I'm like, what is going on with these two? I'm not. I could not interview them. I would have to say something. You know me. I'd be like, what are you doing? Like,
Oh my
leave her
God.
fucking necklace alone. Like, why are you messing with her? Like, she's not a child. It's just funny. I am going to say though, and I'm going to bring this up only because of the fact that it's become a serious issue. So, like, Ariana Grande had to address the issue that people were talking about or concerning like the weight, because, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm with some of these people. Like, I get it. You're not supposed to be out there commenting and all kinds of stuff, but there was a time where we
people's
were sitting
appearance.
there shitting on models who were constantly on the runway appearing like this, and at one point, it kind of, and I just feel like she's right, and that bullying, cyberbullying, and commenting on that, but I think that people are honestly genuinely concerned at this point about how she looks. Now, mind you, none of my business. I want to get in a cast of Wicked just because I weigh my weight, and I feel like if I got on that show, I would come out looking like a stud. Just because one of those movies, I'd lose probably like 180 pounds on whatever diet they're on. So for me, like, I'm ready to go. But what do you think? Because you're a huge Ariana fan, Daisy. Do you think it's fair, the criticism that she's getting?
I don't think it's fair, because coming from a Latino family, I feel like there was a time when I lost a lot of weight and everybody was asking me like, what's wrong with you? Are you sick? Like, you know what I mean? And sometimes you can't prevent it from happening, gaining, losing weight. I think they went through a lot of training in this film that maybe we didn't see behind the scenes as much, and we don't realize how much it could be kind of draining to your body, or you know what I mean? Like, I'm sure it's not like she's trying to be super skinny, but what if it's all the training for the film, or like maybe it just happened? You guys
She's
ever
kept
think it
it.
just
She's kept it. I mean, she's kept it that way even through like non-filming years.
No, she's been a little thicker before.
She is.
Yeah,
Because
she
I
has
feel
been a
like
little.
the last time I saw Ariana, like what we're talking about when we're talking about Ariana Grande, was before Wicked. I've always seen her like thin after the fact. But I'm just curious.
No, there was a time where she was a little bit, like, I believe, thicker.
Because I feel like Cynthia too. Cynthia was pretty.
But if you look at Cynthia, she has a lot of muscle definition. Like when she's buff, like she has a lot of muscle definition. So I think she trains. I think she like trains her body to look.
I mean,
like
what
that.
are they doing on Wicked that it's like P90X?
Did
like,
you
what's
see?
going on?
She's singing on the. I don't know if you guys saw, but she's singing as she's getting lifted up. That
And
happened
the
live.
wires.
The wires, yeah, like that's all live. They sing live. So think about it. You need to be in the best shape of your life to be pulled up and be able to sing and do some stunts. I think that's the reason why they're fit.
Why nobody
call
else
it
do
fit.
like that though? You call it thin?
I call it fit.
I don't know. Like I said,
Spell that again. Fit.
Fit. No, fit.
Oh,
Like
fit.
FIT.
Oh, fit as in like
FIT.
FIT?
No,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
FIT. Not like fit.
Or did you say fit as in like THIT?
I know. That's what I thought.
No,
for a
I
second.
said fit. I think they're just fit. But
Okay.
I need the recipe because after all these holidays, I'm gonna be.
Oh, that's why I'm saying like I'm definitely
You know
joining the
it.
next. I told my kids I'm definitely joining the next cast crew, and I want to make sure
Yeah.
that when I go over there, whatever crafties they're giving them, that's what I want. Just turn around and be on that exercise regimen, or because what's her name too? What's her name from the Asian woman? She also got like super kind of fit in that same like she lost a lot of weight compared to her other movies. So I don't remember her name though.
And it's in Wicked.
Yeah, she's the. I think I had a meme that I showed my kids. It's like both of them. I can't remember her name though. I'm gonna look this up. Hold on. What's her name?
Look her up.
She's Academy Award.
Oh.
Hold on. I'll look this up right now.
Oh, I know. I
Michelle
interviewed
Yeoh.
her. Michelle Yeoh. Yes.
Yeah,
She lost
Michelle
a lot of
Yeoh.
weight. Yeah.
Yeah,
She
so
lost
I'm
a lot of
like,
weight.
she's another one, and they, when you put them all side by side, they all have the exact same kind of fit,
Frame.
like frame. Yeah, so it's just.
I just
I
want
don't
to
know.
bring up that I interviewed Michelle Yeoh.
She's like, I interviewed her. I just want to let everybody know.
Academy winner.
Yes.
All right, so once again, we're going to talk about something that Yobi likes to bring up, which is a killjoy. I'm just kidding. The killjoy of the conversation. Let us
I'm gonna
have it.
label myself as a what is it? Culture
The
curator.
culture curator.
Do not come after me. I'm just being the culture curator. I'm the
She's like,
messenger.
"Do not come she's giving a
Do
warning
not
right
come-
off the bat. Do not come after me.
Do not come after me. But it seems that something is going on with the Puerto Rican community. I'm not Puerto Rican, but it seems that there's been kind of like a beef going on between non-white Puerto Ricans with black Puerto Ricans. I cannot
Wait,
talk
did
really
you say
much about
non-white Puerto Ricans or white Puerto Ricans with non-white, like?
right white Puerto Ricans? Because the thing is that this is the issue. There's
Light complexion and dark complexion.
exact right because there's Latinos that are white passing, which usually I don't want to use that, but it is what it is. But they're not. What is this?
I don't like the term
citizen,
Yeah.
citizens or American. So, anyways, white Puerto Ricans with black Puerto Ricans. Let's just make it simple for everybody.
Yep.
And the sense of diversity representation. They saying, for example, Bomba is gonna be erased, even though this is a dance primarily created by the trade slave shipment that came through the islands from Africa and all that culture influenced by them. So then now they're saying no, we are all mixed. When you say we all mixed, means that you actually really erasing who came before it or who brought it for everybody else. And they're like, no, this is not like that. I don't know. I haven't been in Puerto Rico. I am learning still about certain aspects, but I know that socioeconomically, it really affects different people when there's different complexions. That's what I know. And it's a different social experience for a black person, regardless of where they're from, nationality versus race, or whatever they're doing in their life. That's what I know.
But what does that have to do with like the erasure of the use of like
Because
the
they're saying
establishes
that
of Bumba?
they saying that it's going to be whitewashed, is going to be highly promoted, and I think that inadvertently or not, may that be have to do with Bad Bunny or not, the representation of culture of what the island represents is going to change. That's the prediction. That's what they say.
I mean, the island has changed though. So like, I guess I'm trying to figure out what they're saying because I think we had this conversation before last week when we talk about that, or the week before when we were talking about like Carol G and some of the other people who were going into that. Puerto Rico's definitely an island that's no longer a monolith. Like it's one of those islands that has so many different diverse backgrounds to each of them. So the question is who is supposed to represent Bomba and how is it supposed to be represented, and whether or not the people who are representing it are giving the credit to where the original from, because like we no longer have those slave trades in there. So like how are you going to display that to the public in a way where it makes sense? I feel like if Bad Bunny does it, it's a little different than if somebody who wasn't from the island was doing it, because I feel like the thing about Puerto Ricans is we have like basically 3 different mixtures in us. So it's like Taino, African, and then the rest is European because of Spain and all the different blends that have come in. That's one of the reasons why Puerto Ricans have such light skin, because we have such a European influence.
Correct.
But I feel like the artist matters. And I think that somebody like Bad Bunny has done his best to really, even at what's the festival that we have here? The one in the desert?
Coachella.
Oh, Coachella.
Coachella. So when he was at Coachella, he did a whole ass video screen about the different musics and the history of it, and so I think if somebody's doing that, I think it definitely honors the music as opposed to somebody just ripping it and just kind of doing it. And you know what I mean? Like I think we had that discussion with reggaeton.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you're not acknowledging where reggaeton comes from and this and that. Now if somebody's just kind of using bomba and they don't even know what the music and the history, or they're not really portraying
I think
that.
that's the fear of not giving credit, especially to whoever were the pioneers of starting the genre, like musicians, artists or the families that started bomba, so that they get the credit where it's due.
I think that's what it is, giving credit.
I also feel like at what point do the people who want to have this discussion not do the work? Like if you're worried that somebody's going to I think that's your keyboard. If you're worried, I was like if
this is live.
Hey, this is live. This is the way it is. If you're worried that somebody's going to kind of whitewash something that you feel really strongly about, why not create that history yourself? Like, why not find people that you feel are going to represent the music well and do the music and present the music to the public in a way that you feel is a good way? Like, you know what I mean? Like we bitch so much about In the Heights. Okay, well, nobody created In the Heights Part 2, darker skin. You know what I mean? Like we just left it there. We just bitched and complained about it. And
who carried the torch?
Yeah, like who's going to carry the torch if somebody else who doesn't have the privilege to?
When the white folks make tequila, it offends us Latinos. You know what I mean? But do you guys consider that like they're giving tequila a spotlight, or do you think
it depends? Because like the Kardashians had no business going into the tequila business. Like, you know what I mean? Like you know what I mean? Like that was just them.
But that's where people need to do their part and buy tequila from the Latino
exactly.
brands. That's what you need.
If you don't want,
correct.
Is it Kylie?
Your dollars should go there.
It's Kylie Jenner, right?
Kendall.
Kendall?
No,
okay,
Kendall.
So if you don't want Kendall Jenner to make billions of dollars off of tequila, go buy from a brand that supports the community. And if you're not doing that, then you can't complain when she makes billions of dollars. Because remember, Latinos aren't the only ones who drink tequila, but it is ours, technically speaking. So you have to do your part. So, some people will prefer to shop at Target or Walmart instead of, Don Juan's little store where he's turning around and he has groceries that you can buy there. So really, it really depends on what your angle. I feel like if you want to continue the legacy of Bomba, there should be somebody who kind of steps in
Honors it.
and honors it and really puts it out and brings it out to the public to where somebody like Bad Bunny doesn't have to do it. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
that's just my thoughts. Now, mind you, I'm not Afro Latino. I'm Dominican, Puerto Rican. I got African roots in me, Taino, and everything. But as you can see, I'm a light skinned Latino. So I'm not here to claim what is and what isn't offensive to whoever it is and, erasure. Because what we do
Well,
here
I'm
is we
sure that the
promote the culture.
conversation is gonna continue. The
Oh, it's always
conversation
gonna.
is
I
gonna
mean, it's always gonna
continue.
continue because there's always gonna be somebody who wants to make sure that the legacy of um, indigenous and Afro history within the Latino community is something that's honored and always decorated. But there was our intellect conversation of the day. Now we're moving on to Miss Universe.
Miss Universe. I don't know about
Okay.
this one. My
Do you want to start, Daisy? The start.
No, you can start it. This is your topic.
Well, it is my topic, but the winner is Miss Mexico.
Woo! Yes.
But even that, unfortunately,
She was like, yes, 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 and none of us were jumping on that because
I
I'm
have
like,
my thoughts on this.
I'm like waiting for the point, so I'm like, yay, Mexico won, like support Latinidad. But where are
Okay,
you
how do
getting at?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yobi.
what happened? Well, okay, Mexico won, which well deserved. We'll see, but still it was clouded with some controversy because a lot of people were really liking Ivory Coast. Miss Ivory Coast was a very high contender, and to the point that actually a lot of the misses started actually exiting out. Some of them by support, some of them did not feel comfortable. Even one of the judges left, Omar Harfush left because he felt that the whole pageant was rigged in favor of what happened or Miss Universe. That actually she was having an issue also with the PR committee per se, and she was having issues where even actually all the pageants pretty much supported her, and they felt that it was just very very cloudy. They had a public apology for it, but still, I have a whole list here of other Miss Universes that left: Miss China, Miss Island. I'm like, it was just a array of all the first top 5 runner-ups exiting out of the whole what is it, organization. I don't know. And we
So,
are really, yeah.
no, what were your thoughts? Do you feel like it was rigged, or do you feel like it was fair?
I was not able to watch the content, but I heard a lot of people saying that Miss Ivory Coast definitely conducted herself really well, and she had the stamina. But also, they were talking about Miss Mexico, also well deserved, also responded really good to the questions. I could not say. I really asked. I think this is what is in for Mexico their third title or fourth
I
Miss
believe
Miss
so.
Universe,
Yeah.
and kudos. I really do. I definitely check out Miss Ivory Coast, and she was really really pretty, and she also carried herself really well. And I wish her the best for both. At the end of the day, it's all about, like they say, they want to try to use their awareness to help the community, their communities. I think that's what it comes about. Unfortunately, maybe there was a power toggle there. Maybe public relationship was not conducted well within the whole, event. So something happened there.
I'm gonna tell you what happened.
No, I'm gonna tell you what happened
Go ahead, Daisy. You go first,
really
and then I'm
quick,
gonna
and
throw
then
my
you
two
can get into
cents.
it.
No, no,
I
dale.
feel like every year the Miss Universe is rigged. Every year people are not satisfied. Every year we're not like, so I don't know. I understand the frustration where maybe we want to see other women win in other categories where it's not always Miss Mexico. I get that. I understand that. But every year it seems to be rigged. Like we're never content with the winner. Like she's never too good, or she's never pretty enough, or it's rigged, or her dad paid it off. I don't know. Why don't we just kind of accept who the winner is, and you know what I mean? Like that's my opinion, but I can see the frustration when other Miss Universes don't win. I can see that too. We should have a variety of them every year. So I can see both sides.
I mean, how many Miss Universes have we had? It's quite a few.
Yes.
And how many
Have
has
we got-
Mexico? How many have Mexico won? It's not like they win every year.
I think
They
they're
don't win
between.
every year.
No,
Yeah.
they don't. The top winners are Venezuela and Puerto Rico.
I was gonna
Always,
say
and that's
Miss
because we're
Colombia
beautiful
too.
people. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. And so I'm gonna mention her name because it's important. So Olivia
Yeah.
Yase, I believe is her name. And the controversy was simple. It's really not that complicated. And it all started with that shit that went viral about her being called dumb by that representative. And so what happened is during the competition, they felt like Olivia was doing better during that spot. There was a couple of judges who have mentioned it. There's, a couple of pageant members who have mentioned it. And the whole controversy is that she won Miss Universe in order to continue that clout from the controversy that took place before. And so it was like win by situation. You know what I mean? Like it went viral that she was treated this way. So having her win just creates like this really cool narrative of Miss Mexico won, even after being treated like trash by the pageant. Whether that's true or not, it's at the point when somebody wins, we need to stop. Like, it's over. You know what I'm gonna do? Like, unless you find out that somebody definitely rigged it or somebody paid somebody off or something like that, you know what happens. They turn around and they strip it from you, they give it to somebody else. We don't have any of that. So why are we constantly trying to tear up somebody's win in order to accommodate somebody's loss? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I think at one point we just need to acknowledge that Miss Mexico was fine as hell. And that's it. And she did an amazing job answering those questions, and she did an amazing job. I didn't see it, but if she won, that's what I'm assuming, right? And I just feel like, give her flowers. No pun intended.
And
That's
she's getting
just
a lot of obviously hateful messages.
Of
so I don't
course.
know why people reach that level of hatred where they're gonna be sending you dead threats, sending your family dead threats. It's very unfortunate that we have to do that every time.
I just feel like
We're not
every
okay with
time.
something.
Yeah. So
But I think, for the same fact that I believe in the sisterhood that happened before she won and even afterwards. So that's what I look at that highlight of that they join together to support her no matter what.
So
And
then
she speaks
Olivia,
very well in interviews. She defends herself very well. She is you could tell she's genuine. You could tell she's a very sweet person. Like, from what I see, I don't know her, but
did Olivia come out complaining
With a
about
statement?
the laws? I don't think so. So
I haven't
she's
seen
accepted it,
anything.
right? So like, why if the contestant that everybody's trying to, kind of push, why is that not going? Why is that not going to?
Why is not resonating?
Yeah, I just don't know. All right.
But we don't know. But congratulations to Miss Mexico.
Yes.
Yes.
Congratulations to Miss
Yes.
Mexico. Very beautiful. I love. A lot of the stuff that they're talking about.
We have
especially a lot of
beautiful
the
women
answers.
too.
Yeah, like. I mean, we already knew that though. So
Yeah.
Panama has only one title. One
she's
one
like,
time.
we
One time we
won
have
one time.
one Miss Universe.
That's good.
Hey, there
that's
you go.
something.
Runner
More
ups.
to come.
We had a
Yes.
couple of runner ups. Yes.
And on that year, Puerto Rico complained. No, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna. Everybody was complaining, even Miss Mexico at the time. All right, season 5 of Stranger Things has come upon us. Part 1 is here. Stranger Things, you made us wait like almost 3 years for this shit, and I got a lot to say. But I'm going to try to keep it simple because I don't want to turn around and spoil it for the people who are out there. Even though Netflix is out there spoiling out endings and stuff with their clips, like if everybody binge watched it one day. My first issue is, why are we separating these things in parts? Like, my God. First of all, it felt like the first episode lasted 3 hours. Like, I don't know why. They were just kind of backtracking and going this and then going that. Useless ass storytelling that we just didn't need to try to convince us to move over I still, when I get into the detail side of it, I still got issues with like how the whole world was torn apart. But all of a sudden, we were able to patch it with apparently some grass grow and be able to just move on in some metal plates. But moving on from that, character development, kind of cool. I like the character development. I like some of the new things that they're kind of adding to the story that makes sense when you go all the way back to season one with Will and so forth. But the thing that's and I'll write a review which you guys can see on the website. But the thing that everybody's talking about is how AI Vecna went super physically fit being on Ozempic Vecna. Like, again, another show I need to be on because I got to know what that dude's diet is so I can jump in there and lose that kind of weight. You saw it, Daisy, because I asked you, what you think about the
His little
episode.
waist.
Like, you saw it, right? Like, he was all slimmy. He came out, looked like a transformer coming out of the mist. I'm like, I'm like, good look, because I mean the other one was Potbelly Vecna. When they had that AI version, he was coming out. It looked like he was waddling, so he looked like me coming out of the coming out of the shower, just waddling and shit. But now, yeah,
Vecna is on Ozempic.
yeah, like that brother. I'm telling you what, he must have went and spent like 2 weeks on the set of Wicked in order to turn around and get back for strangers. He was there with Ariana and Cynthia and got in shape and then came back.
He was in training with them.
Yeah, he was in training with them because he needed to. But just out of curiosity, have you seen it, Yobi? You haven't seen it yet, right?
No, I'm not in the bandwagon for Stranger Things.
Okay, so I'm not ruining anything.
Stranger Things, not
Stranger Things. Stranger Things. You see what I mean? You see what I mean?
Daisy, what did you think?
I am annoyed that they keep separating this into parts. I don't know why they keep dragging it. Just give it to us. Like, just give us the ending. Yeah. Overall, the last episode 4, it was really cool.
Episode 4 made up for all of the other episodes. First of all,
it started off a little slow.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, the kid. What's his name?
The little round kid you're talking about, the funniest thing that they added to the show.
He's hilarious.
And I thought he was going to be annoying as hell, but I took our favorite character by far on that show was him. He is just absolutely hilarious.
When he whacks the kids on the head?
Yeah, like when he's tapping them on the head as they go. Episodes 2 and 3 just need to be removed completely. Like, what are we doing here? All we needed was 1 when they were going to go fight him, and 4 when they actually do. Everything else in between it's just horrible. And then
the ending was really good.
The ending was good because
there was a big plot twist there that we can't spoil, but unless you watched it.
It's really good. Now I will say this: there's already news of the finale of this thing being 2 hours and 1 minute long.
Wait, is it going to be only one more episode, or it's
no? That's the finale of the part 2. So the actual finale, the thing that ends the entire thing, is 2 hours long. Now I'll be honest with you.
It's going to be in theaters. It's going to be in theaters. I forgot to mention that. Yes.
Yes.
On New Year's Eve, guys.
So we gotta turn around on Christmas. We're gonna get episodes, I think 4 through 8 or whatever it is, and then we gotta go to a freaking theater and spend money. Now, mind you, I'm on AMC
subscriber member.
No, they're still gonna have it on Netflix. But
I know, but it's just like 2
a
hours.
theatrical release. Wow.
Like,
I think that's amazing.
Just make a Lord of the Rings movie at this point. Like, just make part 2 like a Lord of the Rings type thing where that's it. Just one giant ass movie. Because I'm gonna tell you what, it was 4 hours of watching it and it felt like 8. Because there's so much stuff, useless stuff that they add in there that nobody cares about. Like,
what's the kid's name? I'm trying to figure out the kid's name.
I don't remember the kid's name. Hold on. I hate to say it this way, but I'm gonna say Chubby Kid in Stranger Things. Hey,
newcomer. I'm
a fruitfully plump type of guy. So, let's see. I don't even know his name.
Oh, Derek Turnbow. That's his name.
There you go, Derek Turnbow. I just found it there.
Yeah.
For some reason, it kept pulling up Gatton Matazzaro. He's not he wasn't.
He is hilarious.
Yeah,
he is hilarious.
He is hilarious.
Yes.
Like if you watch the show, just watch it because of him. He doesn't come in until like episode 2 or whatever it is. And he's not
when
really
they're kidnapping him. And
it's 3. Yeah, it's hilarious. Definitely. So that's my little short review. I can't tell you the entire thing because then you won't read my shit. But like, I don't know. Netflix, get your shit together. Ain't nobody trying to watch 2 parts and all kinds of stuff, especially when you're separating them from here to Christmas. Like, come on, that's like 3 weeks. Just pull them all out together and then do the finale in the theaters if you want to do that. But call it a day.
They're dragging it because they know it's the last of it, so they're
but it's like 3. We had to wait 3 years for this shit. The last thing we need is now to drag on, and then the ending is 2 hours long. My God, I'm gonna need.
It sounds like they're squeezing the most.
Yeah, they are just squeezing the hell out of it, man. It's crazy, almost like Wicked squeezes its actors. Anyways, moving. We're just gonna keep. All right, we're not. Sorry, I had to get that one in there. We're now going to talk about tipping because last time we talked about whether or not it's you're the type of person who sets the dishes on the table nicely for the waiter and or the server. There's a big old thing going on X that says if you can't tip your server, don't go out to eat. If your bill is $85, move the decimal over 1, $8.58, which is technically 10%. Then times it by 4, which makes it 40%, making $34.32, making your bill from $85.80 to $120.12. Do you all agree that if you're out, you're there to basically provide a livelihood for the server?
Gotta think about this
I believe you should tip. Yes, I believe you should tip.
How much do you
I agree with tipping, but it has to make sense.
I would say 20%. 20% is what I would tip.
Okay, so 20% of $85.80 is what? 20% of $85,
$17.
$17. So how did we get to 40% tip by this server's analogy? So do you think 40% is too much?
I think you can tip whatever you want, but at least tip 18 to 20%.
18 to 20%.
18 to 20, I can agree with that. Yeah,
on the regular, and if you're feeling generous, leave more. Why not?
So I have an interesting scenario for you. I agree with you. I think 18 to 20% is probably a good range. It used to be 15%. People used to turn around and like cut it into that 15%. And somebody was literally on their calculator trying to figure out 15%. But 18 to 20% is my norm. Now, here's a catch. I was at the airport where I had a burger with my daughter when we were going to San Antonio. And the restaurant added an 18% gratuity to the meal. And then when we got the receipt, in the receipt, it still had an area for you. They were still requesting a tip for the server. Are you still tipping if they add an 18% gratuity on the meal?
If you're feeling generous, why not?
Jovi?
And if you're not, you're not.
The additional line that says additional tip, if you want to put that down.
It just says tip. It doesn't say additional tip. They already charged you 18% without your consent. Like that's just automatic. Like you're if you want to eat there, they're respecting the server. So they're charging you 18% so that he doesn't get screwed with a bad tip.
Well, my rule of thumb sometimes is like I try to be a good tipper. I really do, because it's like, okay, if I don't have the capacity to do this, or in some level, I'm trying to be considerate, but I don't know, because then again, you look at that receipt and then you see service fee, other fees, and then you're like, okay, how am I? And then it's like,
go to your server. You know what I mean?
I know, but then obviously make clarity that also, you are
wait. You are
the industry, Daisy.
I want to hear what Daisy's saying.
Bartender, yeah.
What doesn't go to your server?
When it says fee, taxes, and stuff like that, that goes to the restaurant. Tip is what goes to the server. If there's already an 18%,
but the gratuity goes to the server.
No, that's what
It
I'm saying.
should,
But
but it's
when
supposed
she's
to be
saying it's
split.
other fees, like other fees, that's apart from the tip.
Oh yeah, that's a
Like,
restaurant
yeah.
thing. Yeah, that's a
But
restaurant
I
thing.
do agree, like if it's already 18 added, you don't have to tip. Yes, you can leave it like that. But if you want to be
So-
generous, you can. But I think at all times, at least 18% should be what people should tip.
Yeah.
Not 12%, not 13, not 10, 18.
So I'm gonna give this.
Casey's
advice
like,
to
if you leave me
everybody.
$2, I am not. This is
You
Hey,
are
no.
out of-
oh $5
You know,
or
the
$5.
The reason I asked Daisy is because Daisy does her thing.
She's in the
So she she expects people to turn around and be able to show that gratuity for the services that she provides. I will say this. First of all, it's an American thing because you don't do this in Europe. In Europe, there's no tipping. So whatever the server gets, the server gets.
But in Europe,
if
their
you
wages
do-
are higher.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
So
that
it's
they're
kinda
getting
like,
paid for a living
yeah.
wage. Now here in the United States, I say that because there are some people who go to Europe, and now
And
when you
tip.
go back on X, all you hear is, "Yeah, but in Europe they don't do that." You know what I mean? But like, yeah, you're in the United States. Get over it. Like, if you're gonna tip, I definitely suggest that you go at least 18%. I'm not going that 40%. I'm sorry. If my meal is going to cost me half my shit, I'm just going to go for food shopping, go grocery shopping, and call it a day. Because just because I'm eating out doesn't mean that I need to pay 40% of the bill now again because you brought me the food. Like, just put the food at the window and I'll go pick that shit up then if that's the case. Because
Also,
I
how do we
tip,
feel about tipping to go orders?
I
Oh
don't.
my God, it's getting out of hand.
If
think.
I'm picking up, you're not getting shit. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I'm literally, just because you packed it into the thing, like, that's a part of the food. Like, I'm not going to carry the food in my hand. So I apologize if anybody got offended by that. But if you packed my food for me to take in a bag and threw in some napkins and all that, that's part of the meal. Like, that's the only way I can eat it. Unless you're going to ask me to bring my own containers. And then you just, ponerlo ahí.
Normally, I'll leave like $1 or $2 when it's to go. Just like, you know what I mean?
If
Yeah.
the only time I'll leave that is if the person who was giving you that food was just the most jolliest motherfucker on the planet. Like, they had to have, like, I think like at Starbucks or even at some other place, if
Mhm.
I turn around and I get my drink and the person who gave me my drink was just this really sunshine of a person where I'm just like, okay, you just made my day with that smile or the way you said it or blah, blah, or the way you, I might do that because I'm like, you know what? You definitely earned that because you brought me that. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not going 40. You're damn right I'm not going 40. Not unless like
I think we have
some
hyper
extra
the
services
tip.
were given that I'm not aware of.
I think the tipping has been hyper everywhere, anywhere, any service. Like, it has gone beyond where you know.
I mean, I think
get
it's
it when you
Yeah, it's up to the restaurant at this point to start.
restaurant, retail store, wherever you
I think
go.
as long
Yeah.
as you're tipping at least 18, you're good.
Yeah.
40, yeah, I
Well,
get it.
Daisy
But
said it already. 18%, guys.
18%.
Hey,
enough.
you're gonna,
I think
at
that's what
one
it
point
is.
or another, you're gonna run into her and she's gonna beat your ass for not tipping the way you're supposed to tip. And if we see you not tipping what she should get, then we gonna beat your ass too.
Or even just try to tip. Like, I get it. Not everybody has the funds. Like, but if we see that you try, like, I'm not gonna like hold a gun against like in your head, like tip me.
Hey,
But
there are some people who get mad as hell. If
I
you
think
don't
as long
tip,
as you try, I get it. Like, but definitely don't leave like coins. Don't leave like quarters. That's not cool.
Yeah, I mean, she ain't going to the coin machine right afterwards to try to make that into dollars and stuff like that. I don't know.
But
Well, they stopped making pennies anyway, so that's not going to happen.
Did they really? I didn't even know that.
Yes,
You
it's
just brought some
official.
It's official. Good, because they need
It's
to remove that
official.
shit.
so we need to keep our pennies. Now they're valuable.
And now they're gonna be
Yes,
valued. Collector's
yes.
editions, depending on how far you go into the year and all kinds of stuff. I'm gonna make a Rafa penny just to see if it'll gain value. All right, last segment is Rafa's This Shit Ain't Right. And this one is Black Friday. Boy, do I got some shit to say about Black Friday. I posted it on my story because it really pissed me off. So it used to be, I'm 49 years old. I don't know how far back you guys go with all of that, but it used to be that you would wake up at 3:00 in the morning with some relative or some friend or and then you used to go to the store and a TV that was like $600 would be like $120, and they had like a certain amount of them, and you would fist fight over it. People would die at the stores and all kinds of shit. Now that's changed. You can buy everything online. The only problem is that everywhere you go now, businesses are really trying to stiff you on the Black Friday. So I had posted on my story a camera that I wanted to get. I wanted to get a webcam. It was a Logitech webcam. And for 5 months now, it's been $169 for 5 months now. Black Friday, I was like, oh, okay, it's going to be Black Friday. I would turn around and get this for like another 25, 30% off. No, you know what they did? They went ahead and they posted the camera at its regular price of $199, and then put the Black Friday price of the same price that I've been watching this camera for the last 5 months. No. And there are cases where people are going store to store to store to store, seeing the receipts of like, you know, the little slip, you go in the back and it's the same price, but it's now got just a red sticker that says Black Friday. Eso me encojona. For all of you people who run stores and all kinds of stuff, Black Friday is the one day, that and Cyber Monday, where you're supposed to get a deal. If you're going to price the item at its regular price so that you can turn around and then just discount it to the price you've had all year, son come mierda. Like, just close out that. Like, why are you even bothering wasting our time with this bullshit of us going to the store and this and that and going and shopping? And $12 billion was spent on Black Friday this year, even though everybody's starving and dying of something. $12 billion was still purchased. So that's my this shit ain't right, because damn, man, I'm 49 years old and that camera should have been like 130 something maybe, just to turn around y dar un lujito, but it didn't happen. It didn't happen.
End up getting the camera.
I didn't get the damn camera. Shit wasn't available on sale. It's the same price. I gotta sit there and wait and see it for whatever reason. You know, I'm not starving for it. But thank God I'm not one of those people who was out at 3 a.m. in the morning waiting for that Target.
No camping.
Have you guys heard that
Target
audio? That audio, mañana los quiero ver en misa. Whenever somebody's like,
I didn't see that.
That's a good one.
I didn't see
mañana
that
los quiero ver a
one.
misa todos.
Yeah, that. Hey man, who went to Target for that bag? The swag.
The swag bag.
No.
For those of you who went to Target for that swag bag,
so.
You're literally like.
They got an Uno set of cards.
Uno set of cards. I think one person had like a gift card, a lip gloss. Yeah, unbelievable. Christmas is special this year. I don't understand what these businesses are doing. First of all, Target, like, you're gonna have to work on that. Like your whole thing this year with the boycotts and all kinds of stuff. That swag bag should have been like a laptop for the first like 100 people who came in or something. Like, to turn around and clown people like that, that's the ultimate troll, having all those people there. All you got was this giant ass ugly bag, which I'm assuming they were just giving you a bag so that you can turn around and go shopping inside the store. Yeah. Which I don't know.
I did see some of the bags had like a free Ninja. There's a couple of people that said that, but not all stores.
Nah, it's whatever.
It sounds like a marketing flop to me. Flop.
It was whatever Juicy Andrews decided to put at the back end of the store when she was handing out little bag, putting stuff.
Honestly, that swag bag was kind of sad. Not gonna lie.
I'm telling you,
it was slap in the face to the consumer.
I would have been so disappointed.
Can you imagine waking up, waiting for that shit like you were about to get the new version of the PS5 and your swag bag was, had a pack of cigarettes in it? Like, it's freaking terrible. I've never seen anything like it. All right, I'll let you guys have the last statement. Anything that you guys want to throw. Thoughts, opinions, whatever you want to unleash.
Stop being one of those people that runs to get the latest Stanley when everybody wants it. Look, I
was just about to
like
say,
that.
Didn't you do
it? I did. My Stanley, first of all, I've had it for 4 years.
Really?
My friend, 4 years. Only one Stanley. You can see it back there. And I've never had to buy another Stanley.
See, that's how big that cup is. You can see it back there.
I would never camp out for a Stanley. I would never camp out for a bear cup from Starbucks. Was it cute? Yes. If somebody gifted it to me, would I like it? Hell yeah. But I'm not camping out. I'm not fighting anybody. Like, nope. Stop doing that. Stop fighting for a Trader Joe's bag. I have one.
Oh my God. I
gifted
think
it
you
to
say
me.
that.
Yeah, it's annoying. Like,
My son went for those. Him and his girl, they went for those Trader
did they
Joe's
wait
bags.
in line for like 5 hours?
I don't know. I'll have to ask him, but I know that they were like, "Yeah, we got to go for the Trader Joe's."
Those are my thoughts. Stop doing that, guys.
What is your thoughts, Yobi? She's gonna think.
I know. You call me. For the holidays, I think, shop local. Support Latino and brown business and black businesses. That's my plug. Support that. Yes. Support those. Let's circulate our dollars within our own community.
So there's a book that I wrote an article about called Immigrant Roots. I think it's what it's called. And he literally leads with that in the book, which is that Latino community does not support enough within the community, and that's the reason that we're not, like, even though we spend so much on the GDP, we don't spend it into the Latino community, we spend it outside of it. And so it's a good idea, like you'll be saying, support Latino made products, support Latino made, Latino owned businesses, especially marginalized businesses. So we will leave you with that, and join us next week. We'll probably talk about what we're gonna eat for Christmas. Next week we'll be going live though. So next week we'll go live. You'll see a lot of the little nice tricks we're gonna be adding to the Todo Latino Weekly show.